let's see here. What we got? What we got? What we got? Alright, hold on. I'm just getting something going right now. Just getting something going. Just waiting on somebody to show up. What we got? There it is. There it is. What do I gotta do here? What is this? Yo, what up? There you. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yo, what up? Yeah, look, so yeah, they're blocked, right? But anyway, yeah, I had to. So look, I signed. Here, let me do this right now. Look, I'm hitting the car radio volume like it's working or something. Okay, so yeah, what I did is I got those. Man, I got all of those clips. So I was telling y'all, like, I signed up for on the thing to get the clips. Dude, tell me what the first ones it sent me. All prison stuff. All prison stuff. Telling me how like it's like 90 some percent chance to go viral or whatever though. Like, dude, I'm not trying to like that's not like maybe later or something, but I ain't trying to do that right now. Like I never put out prison content videos. You know what I'm saying? I never do that, man. That's crazy. Alright, listen, we're gonna do this later. This is like verify your business account or whatever. But what up, man? Not just yet. Oh, Stacy, I ain't even Stacy. Dude, love. That's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one would ever say stuff like that to my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, but look, that's nothing, though, dude. Look, that's nothing. That's easy. That's internet stuff. That ain't even real. Whoever that is back there. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, at least she said it out loud. I can respect it, right? It's the ones that think about you like that, but yet will still act somewhat friendly to you. That's the ones I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just used to it though, man. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to it, man. Like you have to be. You can't have. You can't look as tore up as I do and have thin skin. Those two things should not go together. You're going to be in trouble if you do. You know, like, it's just a fact, man. Right? I was trying to, like, figure this out right now, man. Who's on here live, man? Who's on here live right now? Is it any of my people that I wanted to see live? I would let y'all see. Let's see here. Who is that? Who is that? What? I can't see what she's talking about. I can't see what she's talking about, man. You are now eligible for 2 programs. Congrats, you met all the eligibility requirements for live incentive program. What's that? Sell your stuff, huh? Let's see. Live incentive. TikTok shop creator. Oh, they want you to sell like TikTok products or whatever, you know? That's crazy. Yeah. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm trying to set this up right now. Hold up. And another song is going to play I probably don't want to hear. Where did that just go, man? No, I can't play Motley Crue Kickstart My Heart right now. No, look, you know what, man? Listen, no, I'm not gonna go. Top 10 hits from I'm not going on TikTok right now. Because, dude, if I go on TikTok, I'll be on there for like 2 hours or something. It's the Woodchuck 2. Look, where's it at? I'll show you. And it's the same picture, bro. Like, I mean, you... Here, I'll show you right here. Number 7, Bad Moon Rising. Yeah. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Number 6, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida by Iron Butterfly. At the Woodchuck 2. Number 5, Pinball Wizard. That's funny. Over my picture it says Happy Mother's Day. Number 4, Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones. Happy Mother's Day, man. Happy Mother's Day, man. Number 2, Touch. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. And at number 1, Get Back by the Beatles. So that, dude, is Mother's Day day after tomorrow? Wow. That's crazy to think about, that I'll be with my dad on Mother's Day. Dude, listen. When I came here a couple months ago, I went to see my dad one day. And guess what day it was? It was my mother's birthday. And it wasn't planned like that. It just happened like that. Christmas Eve. And then now, I didn't even realize it, but is Mother's Day this Sunday? Is Mother's Day this Sunday? Is Mother's Day this Sunday? Yes, Mother's Day is this Sunday. That is wild, dude. And I'll be at my dad's on Mother's Day. That's so cool, man. Like, wow. That's crazy. I thought it was, it's like, what? Like, what? Oh, I love it, man. I love it, dude. That's crazy, right? Man, dude. That's cool, man. Wow. Wow. Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you, man. Man, telling you guys, man.
Use Loom Video to capture your message clearly every
Yeah,
time.
man, that's cool.
Record your
That
video
is
and
cool,
save it
man.
forever.
I
Audio
love that.
quality
I
is
love
never
that.
threatened. Try Loom for free today.
I love that, man. Hey, look, I got a picture of my grandmother tattooing me too, man. I found it yesterday going through my phone. Hey, hugs right back. What up, Jack? Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. I'm still at my dad's, bro. I was just saying, like, I'm gonna be at my dad's on Mother's Day, dude. How crazy is that, man? That's weird, bro. I was just tripping out about it. Like, you remember last time I was here, bro, and I went there Christmas Eve, bro. That was my mother's birthday, man. Right? That was mom's birthday, man. Mom's birthday, man. All right, wrong one. We don't need that one anymore. Here we go. But I'll skedaddle back. I got I got my cousin. I got my little cousin's high school graduation on this month too. So like I gotta run back up there. Like I think it's the 24th of this month. I'm catching everything I can from my family, man. Like if I wasn't at my dad's house right now, I would have been probably at my little cousin's graduate. Man, I had two cousins that just graduated to be nurses, and one of them's getting, man, all kind of stuff, and that's at my uncle's, but that's like a few hours away, and that was what was that, yesterday or day before yesterday or something, and I already had left. I already had went over to my buddy's surgery that day, and plus I had went down to my cousin's wedding, and I got to see my family down there. Plus, I spent Christmas with them. Was it Thanksgiving or Christmas? No, I spent Thanksgiving with them. No, and Christmas. Well, I spent Thanksgiving with them, but they had a Christmas party, not on Christmas, but, before Christmas, they had a Christmas party. So I was there for all of that, too. So, but shout out to my little cousins, man. Congratulations, man, to both of you guys, man. Congratulations to everybody in my family right now that's graduating something or nothing. Man, congratulations everyone, man. It's a lot of hard work, man. It's hard work to be a nurse, man. A lot of school. What up, Bryce? What up, nephew? What's good, man? Hey, you didn't answer, bro. Is that the 13th? June 13th? I'm pretty sure that's what you said. You know what? Let me just look because I put it in my calendar. Let's see here. No, I didn't put it in my calendar. Pretty sure it's the 13th. That's got to be the 13th. I think it is. Yeah. Flag Day. Oh man, look, I don't think I want to be nowhere around Mississippi on Juneteenth. Man. Dude, almost. Dude, I'm not eating. I'm not eating out from no fast food place around here anymore. I'm done. I'm done, dude. I'm done. It's over. It's over. Dude, it's like the quality, the service, man, the service. And I'm not talking about slow service, right? I'm talking about rude service. Like, look, tonight, right? I got this. I ordered some. Just two things, right? Just a couple things, right? Couple tacos. Look, when this chick came to the front counter to hand me my food, she did this. On everything. On everything, she did that. Before she got to me. I started laughing, man. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. What is up? But you know what? It just makes it better. It just makes it better. Listen, without the bad times, you wouldn't realize the good times. You wouldn't know the difference. Trust me, you wouldn't know the difference, man. It's hard. Look, I know look, when you're in the middle of the bad time, it's obviously not cool, right? But I'm just saying that's the truth, man. Right? So it's the same thing with this trip. Everything, y'all seen it. Everything, nothing is peachy besides my visits, but everything else in between, like, man, all the car issues, the way these people are treating me down here, like, it's crazy, man. But everything else, perfect. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care what's going on. Look, we gonna finish. See it through. Bro, don't never quit. Especially on yourself, bro. Are you kidding me right now? Dude, it's one thing when you don't keep your word to other people, right? That's bad enough. But bro, you said you was gonna do it. You told yourself that, remember? You don't ever think about that? You told yourself that. You lied to yourself. Look, and that's crazy. It gets easy, don't it? Like, you don't even think about it. But that's how it is, man, when you ain't got everything right upstairs, man. That's how it is. We be making mistake after mistake after mistake. I still make mistakes. It's just a lot less of them, you know. But I try, you know. But listen, finish what you started, man. Listen, I don't care if you finish last or you finish the next day, man. You bet not quit. Don't do that, right? Because look, man, that's just, like, once you do stuff like that, hey, listen, I'm talking about even as simple as telling yourself, how many times have you done this? I'm getting up at so-and-so time tomorrow. How many times have you said that? And because I know I have. Boom, look, slap that alarm, you out of here. I'm going right back to bed. But listen, every time you do that, man, you take away a little piece of your dignity with yourself, man. And then it just gets easier and easier and easier. And next thing you know, you're not keeping your word to yourself about nothing. Everything that comes out your mouth is complete buffoonery, a straight lie to yourself. So that's all I'm saying. Finish what you start, man. Finish what you start. Did he say that date yet? Exactly, bro. Exactly, cuz. Look, winning is one thing. Look, if you do win, don't rest on it. Don't rest on it. Look, celebrate tonight. You win today, celebrate tonight. But come tomorrow, bro, we got new things to try to win. We got new things to try to do. You can't rest on what you did. Trust me, because I know I did that. Oh, and I lost everything. Yeah. Stay hungry, man. Stay hungry, man. Whatever it is, stay hungry for it, man. Listen, bro. For you out there that's a little older, dude, how quick did the last 20 years go by? What did you do anything you said you was going to do? Put it in the comments if you did, man. If you did something you said you was going to do, put it in the comments. Tell me about it, man. Because, look, I need the motivation, too. I do, man. Right? Because I'm going to tell you, like, the things I use for motivation right now. Look, I'll tell you guys about all of these people that I'm seeing right now and all of the people that I just seen, dude. That's who motivates me, right? My people don't give up, so I damn sure don't give up. Never, right? And look, people make fun of me, right? Listen, when I'm in there, listen, let me tell you guys something. When I'm in there, you see me on the exercise bike, and you see me like this, right? People in there making fun of me. But you know what? Miss John Baxter, she didn't let her arms down. Miss John didn't let her arms down, so I don't let my freaking arms down. Right? People out there that know what I'm talking about. Right? Her son, my homie Steve, bro, he's going through it, but he don't give up. I don't give up. My boy Greg Gillen, going through it, he don't give up, so I don't give up, bro. Right? My cousin that just come off hospice, he definitely ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. My boy Terry, he ain't giving up. I don't give up. Right? Now, man, that's just like right here, just recent, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't care who makes fun of me. Right? I'll be in the gym like that right there, dog. Right? So, whatever, laugh if you want, man. I'll laugh with you. It's crazy because I'll be like, go. Oh, yeah, buddy. Listen, and there are also others out there, but I don't want to say names right now because those names and issues might not be known. And they might not want it plastered coming out my fat mouth on no type of video. So, and I don't know, the ones I already mentioned might not want to either. But if I offended you, I'm sorry, man. And I love all of you guys, right? I hope I didn't offend you by mentioning anything. But there's real people that go to these situations that I'm at. Dude, I wish I could show you guys so bad. Because right now it just seems like that all I do is sit in the car. I assure you, it's not what I'm doing. It's like I'm just coming back here to report to you guys. Like, check this out, check that out, check this out. Right? But listen, I know my cousin Root. I'm going to talk to him. I know he already done told me he was cool with the camera, right? But listen, all kind of stuff happened, right? But look, he'll tell you about his dad. You guys think I'm playing, man? I'm not joking, man. I'm not joking, man. My cousin was this close. If he would have stayed in that hospital till May 1st, man, I believe in my heart that he would have passed away. That he would not have made it. I'm so glad his family made the decision. Well, actually, he made the decision. He got to make the decision himself to go home. Because that's exactly part of what he needed, right? Clearly. I mean, his kidneys started working again. Like they started working from dialysis. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kidneys don't just start working. You're getting dialysis every other day, right? He's in the hospital for like 2 months, man. I'm telling you, it was close, man. It's still touchy, right? It's not like he's out of the woods, like everything's okay, but man, he's doing way better. Night and day difference. I mean, he's not on hospice no more, you know? Right, dude? I'm telling you. Yeah, bro. But look, my point is like, bro, life is short, bro. Life is so short. Dude, the thought of just like, living a life not doing something exciting sounds horrible. It sounds horrible, man. And look, especially like to anybody out there, man, who's ever had their freedom taken from them, man, you especially know. Listen, man, I was a little birdie before I got locked up, so imagine how much it hurt. When I say a little birdie, like, I'm all over the place. I used to try, I go all over, man. All kind of, you know what I mean? Australia, Tokyo, you know what I mean? Like, went all over the place, and then just like boom, and then you find yourself in a concrete box, and you're just like, man, what did I do? Where did I go wrong? Right? And if you're not asking yourself that, you'll be back. You'll be back. You'll be back. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that wasn't no kind of, man, but listen, out of all the evil that was in there, man, and all of, man, just, I can't even describe to you the weight on this place. Well, I'm telling you, for one, I've seen like a ghost in there, like an apparition in there, right? This was like my first 2 or 3 nights there. And I know that's what it was because, look, I was on the 2nd floor, and this thing was over there in the corner, like 2 o'clock in the morning. It caught my attention, right? And when I got up and looked over, right, I was like, I looked, and I don't know what it was, but it was white and glowing. And when I did this right here, it went whoosh, like to a point. I mean, to like a pin dot, right? And now this is when I was in 8 Wing. Right, when I first got to Walla Walla, I was in 8 Wing camp. And so I was on the 2nd floor, and if you know what I'm talking about, if anybody who's ever been there, you can tell, you know what I'm saying. If you're on the 2nd floor in 8 Wing, man, there's no, it's like right next to you is a whole 3-story open thing that surrounds each side. So where this thing was at, it would have been floating, is my point. What I'm saying is there where the area, and I didn't know this, like this was literally, you know what, this was the very first night there because I was touchy, you know what I'm saying? Like you hear something and you know what I mean? It's just, you gotta be, you're kind of on guard, like you don't really know who you're around or whatever. But anyway, you're sleeping light, at least I was sleeping light. And this was like 2 o'clock in the morning or something, and the lights was off, and I was like disoriented, right? Because it's like, the 8 Wing is like it's the old max custody unit, like the bars or whatever, But anyway, I wasn't familiar. And when I got up the next morning, I immediately looked over, like behind my head. I got up like that, and I was like, oh crap, man, there's nothing over there. Like literally nothing over there. It was just a wall. It was like in the corner, but up at eye level. And eye level is, whatever, 10 foot off the ground or something, 9 foot off the ground. There's another whole row under you, So I don't know what it was, right? I don't know what it was. And I can't say what it was, right? Because I didn't get a good look. Like I said, I was like, it startled me. Something startled me. I don't know, but I was on my rack like this, laying on my back, like, looking up, and I immediately, boom, it was like back over there the way they were, like where the walkway is right behind you, and then on the other side of that, it's just all open space, man. But anyway, like I said, I don't know what it was, but that place, the energy that's over that place is my point. The energy over that place. And then like, when I mentioned it to my roommate, right, he had been there a couple times before, like quite a few times before, and he was telling me about 6 Wing. That's where the hangman's gallows is at. When the death penalty was in effect, that's where the hangman's gallows was. But they say, it's quite well known that that where 6 Wing, where the hangman's gallows is at, is haunted. I've heard quite a few stories about it, but you don't never know what's true or what's not true. I didn't hear anything from anybody firsthand. But if you go there, it's quite known that it's, you know, it's creepy. I mean, I don't know how many people, what was it, like 100 some people or something was put to, you know, took their last breath up there in that thing. 98 or I don't know. I remember it was more than I thought it should have been. I was like, because I looked it up, but yeah. All right, now we can cut that off. But yeah, wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. But look, I'm telling you, it's no as much. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is as heavy as it was there, and as like just depressing as it was there. Like, man, I found little nuggets of humanity in there, man, from certain individuals, man. So, oh, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, dude, I don't know how I forgot this. Literally, right before, earlier, before I got on stream, I was like sending a couple of messages on TikTok or whatever. Dude, one of my buddies called me. Like, and you guys heard me say his name. I said, I think, I didn't say his last name, but I said Chris. I was like, no, that's an old message. He's not back in there, you know? And I was like, and I was thinking to myself, like, man, I want to get in touch with him. Look, when I got back in the car this afternoon from my dad's before I was coming back over here by the gym, I looked and there was a missed call and it said Chris, right? And I know a couple Chris's and one of my real tight homie down in New Orleans, right? And I've been talking to him the other day. I thought it was just him calling me back or whatever. So I didn't look at it right there. But when I got here, I did. And it said his last name. I was like, what? Dude, I have not talked to him in, man, probably almost a year. But he called today when I was in that. Look, this guy was next door to me. This guy did, what was it? Oh, 14 years, 12 years. Man, on a bogus charge too. Look, they handled a grapist. This dude that raped somebody that they knew. They got this fool and tied him up and tortured him and put him in the trunk. And if you ask me, they went light on him. Right? Real piece of work we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. Real piece of work. Trust me. You wouldn't have lost a bit of sleep. You actually probably would have slept better. Right? But anyway, so shout out to my homie Chris, man. Much respect, brother. Much respect, brother. Facts. But anyway, how crazy it, dude. I haven't, look, if he was right here, he would tell you the same thing. I literally told when I called him back, I was like, dude, that's so nuts. I was like, bro, I just got back on the Securus and the JPay today and to talk to the homies, you know, and he knows the same ones. We was in the same unit together, but this guy was my next door neighbor for a while. For like at the very end of my college experience. But anyway, yeah, I'm like, dude, and he called on the same day. Come on, man. I was like, yeah, look, he was like, dude, me and my girl, like, what's up, dude? Want to come see you and get a tattoo? And I was like, bro, I'm out of town, man. Right? Bro, that's what I'm telling you, dude. That's what I'm telling you. Look, because his name was on my contact list. I don't know if anybody knows about the Securus and the JPay, but if you got anybody, any of your relatives incarcerated, you know what I'm talking about. Any of your relatives or friends, like, so I set all of that up after I couldn't even do it right after I got out, right? But like, you couldn't even have contact with them. So anyway, when I got free and clear, I'm talking about day one, I hit the homies up. So he was still locked up. The homie Chris, he was still locked up. He literally just got out not too long ago. But look, he was telling me he's off in 5 weeks, man. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations, man. Dude, he's had that monkey on his back for a long time. But it ain't over with yet, brother. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant, man. Don't be slipping. You're Paquito, man. Paquito. Means a little bit more for you guys out there. A little bit. Oh, she did? Wow, so you already know what it is, man. You know how expensive. Man, dude, I didn't even, hold up, while we're talking about this. Dude, did I check my, alright, let's see here. No, Securus, it wasn't JPay. Let's see here. Dude, why does it sign me out? Just automatically signs me out. Dude, what's up? I don't think I got... You know what? They're probably mad at me. Or look, they could be locked down. Wait, it said an error. Wait, so look, and this thing's always going down too. Securus and all that, man. It's always going down, but I don't have any, there's no notification saying I got a message. And trust me, they would hit me right back. Yeah, it's saying network error. So there must be, wait, here we go. Oh, man, I feel so bad looking at some of the messages my homie sent me, man. Like, bro, they're looking like, bro, where are you at? What happened to you, bro? Like, but listen, man, like when you're going through stuff, man, like, dude, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I was slipping, I just can't keep up on everything, man. And like, I was struggling, dude. Like that rent, man, is crazy. And just like when you're going through all these personal things, like, man, I just wasn't, but it's excuses. It's excuses. But look, I'm trying to make it right now. I'm trying to make it right now, man. Well, look, since they didn't hit me up, is what I'm saying. I don't know, they could, even if they was mad at me, they would call me and yell at me. You know what I'm saying? They would not call me. Especially the message I sent them, I told them, like, hey, man, dude, how on earth, look, I need some advice right now. These guys are going to call me, man. Right? It is. That's what I hear. Look, these guys are going to call me, right? And they, look, on the message, like, they asked me, like, what's going on, dude? How on earth? There's not enough space to write. I don't have enough time to write that story in an email. Like, how do I wrap that up on a nice, simple bow? Or do I just keep it kosher and just talk about, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it's like that same question. Like, man, hey, what you been up to? Like, what? Man, I can't even answer that right now. That's why I just say, man, I'm on a mission from God, and I just let them laugh or think I'm joking or something, I just don't even, whatever. Like, it's almost like when you get pulled over by a cop and you're like, hey, dude, don't touch my weed in the center console. And you really got it in the center console? You do the bluffing move? Well, I say that, shout out. Who out there was telling me that, man. Yeah. Love about one of my uncles. Not my uncle I was with today. This is a long time ago, man. This is a long time ago. Long time ago. But he pulled that move on the cop. This is out in the country. He rolls up and there was a bunch of cops at a house down the road, and look, you could see down the road, but on kind of where this T is, there was like a dumpster there or whatever, right? There's a dumpster there, and there's a couple cops at a house right down the way, right? And they're trying to, let's just say they were trying to catch an escaped convict, okay? Well, here comes my uncle down the road, and he stopped by that dumpster, right? Listen, not my uncle. Let me take that back. It's not a real uncle. This is like uncle though, right? But He's like, he stops there, and then later on, that's it. Later on in the day, one of the, like later on, like 30 minutes later, okay, Kyle's like, hey man, what you doing over there? What was going on? What you was over there by that dumpster hanging out for? And he was like, man, I had to put my cocaine in there to keep you guys from finding it. But come to find out, from like, and look, and if you knew this guy, it's one of those things where, like, believe nothing he says and only half of what you see him do, right? So when he said it, they totally was like, oh, listen at this clown right here, and just, but he was for real. Look, this is years and years ago, guys, years ago. We're just talking story, man. We're just talking story. Right, exactly. Right. Right, but man, I haven't, like, these guys, man, they don't, man, I don't know. Feel bad I fell off. Because that's what all your homies complain about in there. It's like, bro, they just left me hanging, bro. Like, 1 minute she told me she loved me, and I haven't talked to her in a year. You know? Hey, man, that's a rough way to do your time right there, boy, let me tell you. That's a rough way to do your time. Luckily, I didn't have to worry about that, you know. Luckily, I did not have to worry about that. But, yeah, man. But yeah, man, listen. I love you. I love you this much. Well, this is what me and my mom used to do. I was like, Mom, how much you love me? And she'd be like, this much. You know what I'm saying? She's like, how much you love me? And I'll be like, this much. She's like, boy. Oh, my poor mother, man. Look, I joked on her so much, man. I tried out all my jokes on her, you know. But you know what's cool is, like, man, she laughed every time, right? Every time, man. Yeah, man. I tell you what, I didn't realize how lucky I was, man, to have like two women like her and my grandmother, man. Like, especially through the years, you know, like my friends, you know, I've heard like my personal friends, man, talk about, oh, their mom did this to them, or this, you know. I'm just like, man, I just think about how lucky I was, you know, man. So lucky, dude. So lucky and blessed, man. You know, so lucky and blessed, man. You know, I wish everybody, dude. Right now, I got, no joke, I think the exact number was 76. I can't remember now. It's either 74 or 76 brand new quilts, handmade by my mother. I didn't even, like, she left her life's work behind, man. Like, it's just amazing. And everything's all bagged up, and yeah, man. It's cool, man. Yeah. I was blessed to have a mother like her, for sure, man. 100%. Yeah, buddy. Hey, look, but I have friends that are mothers like that, so it's like, I know there's some good ones out there, but boy, I sure had a good one. Man, I had a good one. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so no, I didn't get any more messages. That's what I was trying to do. But look, obviously it's having a problem right now. Look, this thing goes down all the time, right? There's always people complaining, but she didn't write me back. Like, bro, their stuff's always broke. It's always broke, man. What is this? Snap and send. Oh, photos. Text connect? Send and receive text messages? You have text messages? What? Oh no, that's crazy. I know. I seen some of them like in Florida. They were getting tablets where they could video call on the tablet. Yup, yup. Shout out Brent. What up, G? What up, man? What's good in the hood, dog? Oh man, I'm gonna move this key. Dude, that's wild. So I'm the only whip here in this whole parking lot, man. This whole parking lot. But hey, look, so yeah, I'm on this clip thing, so I'm about to start, and so after I got off this last stream to cut the little hater off or whatever, I went back on there because from the one I did this morning on the account, boom, it was like, and look, there was a button where you could just straight post it. It says, do you want us to post? Boom, post, post. Like, I guess I don't even have to do nothing if I don't want. Unless I want to re-edit something or whatever. But I'm not putting those ones out, dude. Like, I mean, I'll put them out later or something. But I'm not trying to have my first shorts or first little, clips from the stream. I don't know. I just don't think that'd be, I don't know. I never really been into, like, producing, like prison content. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys see that out there. The ones that are on all the different, so I'm sure you see it. But listen, if it comes up and we talk about it, that's fine with me. But that's not the main thing here. I guess the main thing could be like, hey, how you can come back from that. Like, hey man, don't let that define you or something. But yeah, maybe we'll save those or something for later on down the road. But it was that stream this morning where I was talking about, like, I'm not a skinhead or whatever. Like, I know I don't have hair. I mean, I know I'm bald headed, but it's just because I don't have hair, not because I'm a skinhead. But, yeah. Bro, I'm still at my dad's. Yeah, I've been chilling. I've been at my dad's, bro, this whole week. My uncle came up here from Hattiesburg today too. Dude, I've been like 30 years, man, since him and my dad seen each other, and they was cool back in the day. So it was cool to like get them to kind of dialed back in with each other because they always got along. So yeah, it's cool, man. But yeah, my uncle, he rode up here because it's only like I'm only like, I think it was an hour 45 minutes or something like that from him. So um, yeah, he just rode up here, had lunch, and then of course they did some trading and selling stuff, buying stuff. My dad got so much stuff. Dude, this guy's a hustler, man. This guy literally will make. I'm so much this dude's son. It's crazy, man. It's almost creepy. It's like we're different in a lot of ways, but man, we are so alike in a lot of ways. Like, man, this dude, he'll make money, man, 10 ways from Sunday, man, no joke. Man, like, this dude does scrap metal, like, man, makes stuff, like, he can do anything. When I say he can do anything, I'm talking about as far as, like, look, if the sink's broke or the car quit or something broke on it, look, he'll make a part to fix it. Think I'm playing. Man, this dude, he literally knows how to do anything, man. Knows how to fix anything, right? Not do anything, but he knows how to fix anything. And he's good at it, too. Like, that's what he does on the side. He still works. He's 71 years old and still has a full-time job with the county. Plus, does 15 other things on the side. Like, yeah, man. I respect it. I respect it. That's definitely, obviously, I must have got some of my hustle, or I got my hustle from him, because I've always been like that too. Brent could tell you, my boy Brent, look, speaking of that, my boy Brent could tell you, man, look, me and his brother, we was selling stereo speakers when we were like, man, bro, we was literally like 14, 15 years old. Got my mom to front us like a couple $100, dude, and we was buying like 12s and 15s. My boy's brother had the hookup on in China or something. I don't know. That was crap, but whatever. We made money. I'm just saying, like, always been like that, man. Look, in school selling candy bars. You know what I'm saying? Like something, man. I'm not one to like not work. You know, I've never been one to not work, man. Doing like something or another, man. You gotta make a living, man. You gotta do something, you know? You gotta do something. Like with your mind. That's what I'm talking about. Like, man, I've got, all right, listen, let me stop. I'm gonna stop right there because I know people, right, that don't keep their mind exercised. And you know them too, man. You know what, I'm not saying you know them, but I'm saying you know people like that. You know the type, right? And man, it's never healthy. You know, it's never healthy, man. It's never healthy. You know, there's a whole lot of other stuff that comes there with just sitting there. You know, man, we're not built for that. Man, people used to have to every day go out and get their food. Not like, man, look, they're staying out there hunting until they get their food and other stuff to bring back home. Like, they just have to go out there and kill something to eat. Man, our ancestors would be disgusted right now. They would be disgusted right now. They're like, man, look how soft and white you are. You're pale. Look, you got no muscle. Is there any testosterone in that body? What's going on, dude? Right? That's what I'm saying, man. Just trying to make my ancestors proud, you know? I'm trying to make my ancestors proud, man. Trying to fulfill my destiny, right? You ever think about that, man? Because listen, manifest destiny is real, man. Manifest destiny is real. Like I was saying this morning, man, love, you are constantly like using drugs, stealing stuff, this and that. Hey, man, guess what? You're going to end up in the joint or jail county, right? And all of the stuff that comes with that. But that's the same, you know, think about this. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Just how it goes negative like that, dude, it also goes positive like that when you're on the other side of that spectrum. But see, you never got to that side of the spectrum to see that. Get on this side, not this side. Get on this side of the spectrum, man. Right? Get on the positive side. Right? And I'm not don't just be lukewarm either. Cause you ain't gonna get nowhere like that. Right? Man, all the way over. All the way over. Keep going. Over more. More. Now you're talking, right? But listen, I love you.